chapter 4. When you open the book of Ruth, you're opening a book that's usually a passage that is selected on Mother's Day, a passage which typically is one used to talk about the great women of the Bible. She is one. The book of Ruth, however, if to really understand its context, its placement, its purpose, it is not only to show how great of a person Ruth was, but it's actually even deeper than that. The first sentence in the book of Ruth gives us some context. In chapter 1, verse 1, it says, "In the days when the judges ruled." And so when you're reading through the story of the Bible, when you encounter the book of Judges, which in our Bible reading plan, you finished Judges and Ruth this week. And so when you encounter the book of Judges, you read a lot of pretty insane stories, some of which I referenced and talked about last week. Those stories are about what happens to the people when they get into the land, the promised land, and the generation who fought the good fight to get them in, and when they pass away, all of those people who were faithful to God, when they're gone, those generations who then inherited the promised land, what was it like when the people actually lived in the land but forgot the God who brought them there? And how bad can it get? And the story of the book of Judges, first probably 3/4 of it, continually has a certain cycle as its theme. And the phrase which you can use to understand that theme at the first 75% of the book is, "The people of Israel did what was evil in the sight of the Lord." And some different things happened to this group of people, and different things happened to another group. But all the way through basically chapter 17 of the book of Judges, that is what is happening. The people of Israel, God's people, remember Israel is the other name for Jacob. These are the descendants of Abraham that we've been reading about all the way since Genesis chapter 12. And they finally are a big nation, which God had promised Abraham, "I will make you, your descendants, as numerous as the stars and as countless as the sands on the seashore." And there's a lot of. And then he says, "I'm going to take you to this special place I've been preparing," and we're there. And in the book of Judges, they get in, and now they're supposed to be this special vehicle for blessing to bring the Messiah into the world. But they've received 2 out of the 3 promises. That last third promise that was made to their ancestor Abraham, "I will make your family a blessing to all families in the world." And that's what is to come. And yet the book of Judges tells us that once they've received all that God has done for them thus far, they get into the land and they do evil in the sight of the Lord. His people in his